I decided to go back to point slope because on your test, you were given a slope and a point, and no student of mine actually wrote the final answer as a point slope equation. All of you tried to do y equals mx plus b or slope intercept, and both are fine, and there's no problem with the slope intercept, but I thought that since I had 0 students give me a point slope equation, I thought going back and touching on the second linear equation form was important. Keep in mind that the equation itself is coming from our slope rule. So slope is the difference in the rise over the run values. And so if I turn this into a proportion and cross multiply, I end up with what's called our point slope equation. So y minus y1 is equal to m times x minus x1, where m is the slope and x1 and y1 is the point that you're given. So we did these problems like y minus some number is equal to my slope times x minus a number, and those two numbers that goes to the y and the x are from the point. So y minus 3, this is the y value of the coordinate, is equal to 3, which is the slope, times x minus 12. This will be the point slope equation. Sometimes we should clean it up when we have that double negative situation, like a minus a negative number, we can turn it into an addition problem. We don't have that here, but we do have it in the next problem. So y minus negative 5, it's the y value of the coordinate, is equal to negative 2, which is the slope, times x minus negative 6. Here's where I have that double negative I've talked about, where I have a subtraction of a negative sign, so I can rewrite this problem as an addition problem. So y plus 5 is equal to negative 2 times x, again I have it that second time here, x plus 6. So always try to clean up the equation, especially if you have a subtraction of a negative. We can replace that with an addition problem. And then the final problem, we have y minus the y value, which is 2, is equal to 1/2, which is the slope, times x minus negative 8. Again, the left side of the equation is perfectly okay, it's y minus 2. But the right side, I would recommend changing that x minus negative 8 to an x plus 8. One of the things we did back in chapter 1 and 2 with point slope is we could always multiply the slope to the parenthesis, the two values in the parenthesis, and then try to simplify that from there to get to slope intercept. So for example, here, if I wanted to do this one, this is problem number 2, I could do y plus 5, and it'd be negative 2 times x, and negative 2 times the 6 makes a negative 12. And then if I subtract 5 from both sides, you get y by itself, I end up with negative 2x minus 17. So this would be a way of taking the point slope equation and turning it into slope intercept.